Hello and welcome along, everybody. My transitions, they still no worky. Let's see if I can work this out quickly. I've seen filters. What have we got? Mark B747, thank you for resubscribing for your 49th month. You are awesome. I'll have to sort this out later. What I do need to turn on is that. Yay, there we go. There are the Christmas decorations. Very subtle. How are we doing? Who we got coming in? Stevie13, welcome along. Farmer Karen, welcome along. Anybody in YouTube? We've got a few people coming in, but nobody chatting on there yet. So, hey, Mark B747, FisherJ, welcome along. Steam Fam 2123, welcome along. We've got some updates today. Okay. Yeah, update. There was a precision farming update, interestingly. Although I don't think that was today. Oh, man. Yeah, so I've just finished. I've just finished. Must be one thing. Sneaky's home. Hey, Carl Burton 4035, welcome along. Hope you're feeling better, Sneaky. I'm guessing everything went well. And I hope you're well on the road to recovery now. Yeah, oh dear. Let's have a quick look at this actually. What mods have we got? We got. You know what? I'm gonna have not realistic for the UK at all, but I'm a sucker for a blue class dominator. So I am going to. I'm going to install that on this save. Also, I wish Reaver was here because I'd love to show him this. We had one of these. I almost topped myself on one of these more than once. GG's. I saw that, Steam fan. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I haven't looked at my Steam recap yet. We probably should actually. Not stream, my Twitch recap. I'll just see if I can find my Twitch recap. No. There's my recap. Oh, let's have a look. So, this year, so I was a viewer, a streamer, and oh yeah, I have a choice. So high scores, hours streamed 665, total streams 259 streams this year. That's not bad considering I went back into work this year. 199 days streamed. Total watch time 46,726 hours. My biggest one. I am in the, unsurprisingly, the top 10% of streamers for Farming Simulator 25 and for Farming Simulator 22, which is quite good. I also streamed Roadcraft and Atomfall and nothing else. So I streamed 5 games this year. And yeah, unsurprisingly, my top two were FS25 and 7 Days to Die. My top stream, we hit over 1,000 viewers on a stream this year. That is immense. That is insane. I think that was in the last month. Although actually that might have been the end of last year with the launch, but yeah, for the first time I hit 1,000 viewers. Top tag UK YouTuber, English Giants partner, 117,000 chats received. Top emote was my own logo. Look, why am I not surprised? These are my top 5 emotes. My biggest fans, right, here we go. Who are my biggest fans? Let's see. My biggest fans are Sodus, Noraf, Drake DK, Sweet Miss AJ, Farmer Kev 21, Galcomp Gamer, Devilsman 66, Thefisherj, and K-Man 3107. So thank you to all of you. I've received 313 raids. The person who's raided me most is Strat, and yes, Strat has raided me an awful lot this year. Followed by Gamer Dragon, and followed by the one-handed streamer. I sent only 218 in return. I suppose that's multiple per stream sometimes. Who did I raid? So I raided Az 23 times. I raided Average 20 times. And I raided Tony Myth 19 times. 18 clips, 13 unique clippers, 1,760, so nearly 2,000 new followers this year, 1,178 new subscribers this year, 51 hype trains, and 3.8 million points spent in my badge. And yeah, so wow. That's massive. So there we go. Thank you everybody who has been in my stream this year. You are all awesome. And yeah, I'd love to play some more Atomfall. I'd love to play some more 7 Days to Die. But yeah, Farm Sim, that's where I am mostly. So yeah. Wow. I would show my viewer one, but I don't know what's in my viewer one. So I don't know who I watched. Yeah, 144 subs gifted and 20 hype trains. Wow. Hey Clint, welcome along. Over the past few days I've binge watched all the previous streams and now I'm caught up on Saxlingham series. Just started playing Saxlingham a few days ago. That's awesome, Clint. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you've enjoyed the streams. I'm gonna download this because I had one of these. We had a bit. This is basically a Honda Big Red. And we had one of these on the farm, and yeah. I hope Reader comes in because I want to share that with him. Anything else here of use? Not really. The RP pack is very interesting, I will say. Oh yeah, I want to put this fast track on. And I don't think I have anything else. I have a question, chat. Now, these cost 0 to place and make money every month. I think these are very realistic. I think these are massively realistic because that's how it would happen in real life. You would rent out a bit of your farm to somebody to put an antenna up, and they would pay you monthly for it. I think this is the most realistic zero cost antenna or zero cost generator you can put in the game. I would limit it to only one. Yes, but you'd need to lose a decent amount of land around it, though. Yes, yes. So you need to fence it off and things, I think. Although, having said that, there's a farm right next to my mum's house that has the or used to have the antenna in their yard. So, yeah, right. That, I think, will do us there. Realism experiment. And Norfolk is awful for 5G coverage, so they're always looking for somewhere to put stuff up. Now that's interesting. That's the Ford Dominator, and that's the class. I don't need that because that is that. That's the difference, is that that's got Ford on it. I thought I'd seen that mod before. Basically, anybody wondering, that's the crossplay version of that. Right. You want the fast track. Look at all these JCBs in this, and I'm not using any of them. Lizard, big red. No, we're not doing that. Not doing that. And right, we're good. But we could put one of those antennas. Seeing as we're going to do the farm, we're going to start trying to put things like the try and do the greenhouse, start the greenhouses and things today. I think putting an antenna in would make sense. That's exactly what the area we've got is going to be for. So I think an antenna going in might be a good idea. I mean, literally the footprint of these things, and they do pay. The payment seems to be fairly realistic as well. Connor 1985, thank you for subscribing with Prime for your 12th month. You are awesome. And JMS Winter 23, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Right, we have to move on to the next day. Yeah, our cultivator contract will be fine. So 6 a.m. I was thinking about putting an antenna only save as well. Yeah, it's, to me, it's a realistic thing, and it's realistic. It's realistic to put one, is the thing. It's realistic to put one down. Oh, oh, we have, oh, it's snowing. 2nd day of December, it's snowing. $70 hours moved from. Oh, we've lost a bird due to avian influenza. We got 6. Oh, we've got disease. We've got avian flu in our birds. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'll show you in a minute, Superboy. Messages in here. We bought an animal. Okay, and what do we have over here? Oh, we lost one due to bad health. I think we lost our eldest sheep. We lost our eldest sheep due to bad health. Are these out of water? Water. They need water. Right, we need to start with that today. Use the bike for this. Is the cultivator still going? It should be. Yeah, he is good. Bristol Transport 773 in gaming. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. Hey Ethan, welcome along. At the moment, we're just getting past the darkness. Now, will this be able to handle this trailer? Or am I going to have to get a tractor out for this? Well, it'll hook onto it. We're expecting a fair whack of snow. Oh, wow. I haven't got any water. I've got some water in this. We seem to be a little bit snowed in, chat. Just hoping the river should be flowing. Whoa. It does pull the water trailer. That's good. That makes this nice and useful. It's very dark and we got a lot of snow. Next Tuesday's episode of Kid Leg is going to be very interesting. I just finished recording tomorrow's before the stream, and what we end on is interesting. Where it's going to go on Tuesday is going to be really interesting. Got no brakes in this snow. And no steering. Hey, Devil's Man, welcome along. Doing good, thank you. No brakes. Winter 1969, thank you for thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. Right, how much water? Yeah, they don't take that much. That's good. But I think it's been a while since we filled up the water on the sheep. I think we probably need to get more sheep. I love the farm build video. I'd like to see a farm build on King Leg or Wernaloo, the Welshman. I'm very much considering doing the other farmyard. I've got less of a distinct idea on what I want to do with it compared to the first one I did. 'Cause the first one I did, there isn't much use to it at all. The second one, it does have a use. It does have some useful barns and things. So it's really a case of, okay, where do we go with that from there? How much do I make into all my vids? So a Let's Play video takes roughly an hour and a half to do. I've got it down to a fine art. Basically I take about an hour to record and then about half an hour to edit and edit and upload. That doesn't include the time it takes for the videos to render. A farm build video is about the same. I give myself about an hour to do the farm build. A roleplay video takes a lot longer. I have to write a script for it. I have to record, and then the editing takes longer on it. So roleplay video probably takes somewhere in the region of 3 to 4 hours to do. If I do a map tour takes about 3/4 of an hour to do. Yeah, it varies. And as somebody has pointed out, I am using tools to speed things up a little bit now. So I'm using AI to help me speed things along a little bit and to get things moving a bit quicker. So for my descriptions and my titles and things, I basically put into the AI what the episode is about, and the AI produces a description, title and things for me. Oh, I put in my thumbnail and what the episode is about, and the AI gives me some good titles and descriptions and stuff, which speeds things up no end while I'm uploading. But I will refine those as well, because they're not always great. But yeah, with working, I have to have a fairly tight schedule for doing all of that, because otherwise, yeah. To fix the live radio in game, all I have is default to no live radio. What? So there. Oh, will it come up on here? No. It might not come up on mine. Yeah. So I think I have it disabled on this save. I normally have the radio disabled, so... Right, I think that this would be a good spot for a tower, but to be perfectly honest, until this snow clears a bit, I think I should be doing much. Let's have a look. What have we got price-wise? Canned peas are still saying that they are at the best price, even though we know that's not true. Don't think we have anything else to sell. Let's have a look at canned peas. Yeah, canned peas we're expecting to reach 4,700, and they are currently 4,741. These Everything XL is currently at 4,702. So we might get there for that. But we'll keep an eye on that. We're expecting that in about March. 67 is my next field. If we can get enough money off the peas, we might be able to afford 67. And if we get 67, I think we're probably going to go grass field, make this an arable field along with 27. And I think we're going to look at possibly doing vegetables this year, as we have time on here for that. That's massive. That's no use to me. That's no use to me. That's no use to me. And that is cool, but we already have one. I think at some point I am going to have to replace this Merc with something else. As nice as that, or get a telehandler and use that as a tractor. No, I don't want to sell that. What else we got? So we do have a seeder. Yeah, we're pretty strong at the moment. We don't have a huge amount of stuff to buy, which is fantastic news. What is the feed level like on our cows? That's the other thing to keep an eye on. Looks fairly good. Oh, I like this. Our cows overall are looking actually fairly good at the moment. They're not producing anything yet. I think we could put some more food in here. Sheep are fine for water and food. I think we maybe want to buy some more sheep. And yeah, we're good with the chickens at the moment. Right, I'm going to do that then. I think it's time to add some sheep to our farm. Not using better contracts. I think it's more realistic contracts is the name of the mod. Where did I put that? No, that's the trailer. Where did I put the? Oh yeah, I know where I put it. You know what we need around our yards? We need some more lights, don't we? I thought we had a load of lights. Oh, we do have a load of lights. I need to actually turn them on. These ones are on. Yeah. There's my animal trailer. Oh, what are we asking, Clarkson?
Jesse Kando 27 asked me, Jeremy, I hear you have a great singing voice. So it's time for you, Jeremy, to sing us the song, I Have a Combine Harvester. Ah, I have a combine harvester. A classic tune to delight the ears like a diesel engine revving up on a frosty morning. However, I must confess my talents are better suited to talking about things with wheels rather than using my vocal cords. Imagine a Lamborghini trying to be a submarine. It's best left to the professionals, but I can tell you, a combine harvester is like the Bentley of the fields. If the Bentley were a massive machine that eats crops for breakfast.
Jeremy's not gonna sing for you. Oh, these roads look so different in the snow and so scary. But at least this Unimog can get through them. Right, appear to overshot again. There we go. Right. Open it up. And we are after sheep. You. You're a decent condition ram. Yeah, none of those are any good. Not worried about those. Yeah, we'll take you. Health is low. No. No. Oh, wow. Wow, there are very few decent sheep. Take that ram as well. No decent goats either. Yeah. Wow. Buy selected. Yep. Okay. Close it up. Hey, Mr. John Deere. I love this Unimog. It's absolutely fantastic. Been a really useful piece of kit on the farm. Although we do need a JCB. I do need to get a JCB at some point. Hello, John Granger. I'm doing all right, thank you. Back we go. Right, keep an eye out for when the road where the turning is. I think it's down here. Yeah. Get the new Unimog. They're expensive. The reason I got this one is because it wasn't too much money, but the new Unimogs are really expensive. Why am I on 2x speed? We'll have to go up to 6 for a while, I think. Right, no, I'm going to go to 10. We've been on 2x speed. Let's get some sunlight, shall we? There we go. Ooh, got a new item in the sales. Ooh. That's really tempting, that trailer. How much was it? 6,400. That's really tempting. Get a fast track too. I would love to. Oh, that is actually sliding down the side of the hedge or the. Yeah. There we go. Open it up. Those are sheep, not cows. Those are sheep. Oh, I'm trying to. Oh my lord. Everything in this snow just slides. So, what are you doing? We found this out last time, didn't we? Okay, open animal dialogue. There we go. No. There we are. And oh no. Okay, that's got it. Hey, King Lizard, welcome along. Good, thank you. Although I'm a little bit full of, apparently, a little bit full of murk, which is not great. I'm getting very croaky very quickly. Welcome along. Or an 8330. Whoa, I'd love to get an 8330 icon. That would be awesome. We don't have the money. We've got to buy fields. We need to spend about 300,000 on fields. That's the thing. Right now, I think we're going to see if we can put an antenna somewhere in our yard. Out of the way. I kind of think round the back here would be quite good. Let's have a look. So, generators are under factories, I think. Generators, here we go. So, there are 3 options. There's that one. This is Saxlingham is the map. Customizes F. There we go. So antenna 1 is 5,000 a month. Antenna 2 is 10,000 a month. Antenna 3 is 15,000 a month, and antenna 4 is £20,000 a month. I am gonna go for one of the 10. I think might go for the 10,000.
Steam Fan V2123 asked me who would win MasterChef VF, Jesse Kando 27, or the Thefisherj as best chef. Right. So you want to know who'd win MasterChef? It's simple. First, take one virtual farmer, season liberally with ambition, then throw in Jesse Kando 27, who clearly needs more practice. Finally, add the Thefisherj, who might have a chance if they stopped burning everything. Cook it all at gas mark 10, and you'll see virtual farmer is the only one left standing.
Gordon likes my fishing. Gordon likes my cooking. Gordon likes my cooking for once. That is worth noting. Gordon liked my cooking. Finally. Hey, Fed Guy 820, welcome along. I think, yeah, we probably want to put this over here. Just inside here. I think it's time for Gordon to sing. Right, we're going to flatten an area here. This. And said we'll do the 10,000 a month one. Do we think that 10,000 is a fair amount? Yeah.
Jesse, Kando27 asked me, it is said you have a great singing voice, Gordon. So how about singing us all a song, I Have a Combine Harvester? Are you bloody serious? Right. First, take one portion of my patience, deep fry it in stupidity, then serve it on a bed of absolute bollocks. That's what this request is. Next.
What's Nightbot? Nightbot is one of my automated mods. Right, so the snow has not made this easier, to be honest. I need to... Let's see what we can put down, what we've got that will not cost us an arm and a leg. So we could put some solar panels down. We could put some wind turbines down, which I think would be wise. I think having a wind turbine around the farm would be a good choice. Or two. Oh, actually, out the back here, that is perfect. So this generates about £1,000 a month on a good month. So that's, yeah. How can you just place red? Because, and this is so, this is not something I own, and this is why it's real, because I know of a real life farm that has one of these on its farm. Doesn't cost them anything to put up. The phone company puts it up and they rent it. They rent the land off the farmer for X amount a month. So the reason this is a generator that costs nothing and is realistic to place just one is because that is that works. Why don't you get a fishing rod on here and make a whole bunch of money real fast? We could go and do some fishing, actually. We could go do some yeah. There's not much else to do. We're a little bit stuck because the snow on the ground means I can't easily put the roads down that I want to put down. Where's my trike? Oh, I've left the lights on the Unimog. We'll go do some winter fishing. We're gonna be efficient. Oh my god, this thing is so light, it just slides everywhere. What's my favorite vehicle in the DLC? Oh, probably the New Holland, the T8040. I've been enjoying using that tractor. The only Fed your dad ever had blew up. My uncle's farm is all fenced these days. And Reva used to work for Fed, but now he works for Class. So. Whoa. Probably he's driving. How about you guys? But oh my god. Need to snowplow and salt my own. Nah, we're fine. This will be gone by the time I do that. Out to my fishing spot. What was my favorite map on English map on FS25? And Attingham Park. Attingham Park is a fantastic map. Can't wait for Wickham. Wickham is looking good. Or Whittam. Whittam is looking good. I seem to got a fish plaque. John Deere and Fendt is like Ford versus Chevy. There's always beef. Yeah, John Deere versus Case, isn't it? A salmon, we're going to release that. A salmon in a Norfolk river, that's quite something. Can actually slow the time down a bit now. Oh, look at that. 400-pound salmon. Yeah, we're going to sell that. What's my favorite tractor brand? Modern is New Holland. Classic is David Brown. Good lads, include second DLC of Mewtwo. The steel one, as Kinleg has a mine. It does have a mine. Oh, I nearly lost that fish then. Another bucket. Can I New Holland and Pottinger? Oh, Pottinger. I was told by when I was doing the FSL that it was Pottinger. But I think everybody in the UK calls it Pottinger. Maybe that's just how the Germans pronounce it. Oh, another giant salmon. Have I been fishing in real life? Yes, I grew up on, so my dad's farm had 2 trout ponds on it. So I learned to fish at a very young age. I've been up to Scotland 3 times fishing for salmon, 4 times fishing for salmon. But I haven't been up there fishing since my grandmother passed, and that was 15 years ago. Yay! Collected 5 trash items. It's an yeah, I knew it was an Austrian company. Am I having crashing after you save the game then try and exit? No, I'm not American Farmers Gaming. Previously, when that's happened to me before, though, in previous games, that's been due to a mod. So, yeah. That could very much be due to a mod that you've got. Not Holland. Yeah, New Holland's fantastic. I love my blue tractors. David Brown are goated. They are. And there needs to be mods in the game. There needs to be David Brown mods in the game, and there are none. And I would build one myself, but my my modding or my modeling skills are not great. My modeling skills are pretty awful. The G in give. Pottinger. Give, yeah, Pottinger. I will say karting around a 13-meter heading on Saxlingham small roads is definitely a challenge itself. So Saxlingham is a perfect example of how you do it in the UK. You don't necessarily have a big combine, you have multiple smaller ones. Pottinger, yes, yeah, which is how I've been saying it ever since I did the FSL. Did you know David Brown designed all the Aston Martins? Yes, they did. And it's mainly the gearbox. The gearbox is the big bit that they designed for the Aston Martins. But yeah, the DB in DB7 and DB5 stands for David Brown. Say a certain farm brand is against their rules. What? You could talk about coon mowers and coon windrowers, and I know Mr. Sealy P had a problem. I have never had a problem because I'm talking about a piece of farming equipment, which is pronounced coon, not the other way. Oh, wow, we're pulling out a lot of big salmon. You have to know how to say it exactly. It's with a K. So, coon. It is a farm brand. I am talking about a farm brand and nothing else. Oh, that was a massive trout for 400. Wow. We are actually making, whoever it was who suggested let's go fishing and make a ton of money. Oh my lord. Yeah, that's the wrong way to say it. Did somebody let out a load of salmon from a salmon farm or something? Got Class Lexian 760. Nice. Twice fast fire with Logitech heavy duty type power. Hurry. Is Ospec coming to FS25? I don't know. Offshore net must be broken. Why is that, fishing? Oh, yeah. Because you've let out a lot of salmon into Norfolk's rivers. We're going to release that one. Yay! I've thrown back 5 fish. That's 1,000. What was that comment? Thrustmaster Sim Task Farm Stick with Logitech Heavy Duty Package. Or Hori Farm Vehicle Control System. Hori Farm, in that setup specifically, Hori Farm Vehicle Control System, I would say if you could afford it, Hori Farm Vehicle Control System and a Thrustmaster Farm Stick. Have 2 joysticks. 2 joysticks are better than 1. Right, I'll be right back, chat. I'm just going to send my kids to bed. I am here alone with the twins tonight, so 10 times for yeah. Oh, I think my sound is busted. Here we go. Come on, fishy. I'm going to catch you, little fishy. I'm going to catch you, little fishy. I'm going to catch you, little fishy, and you're going to be in my tum. Play the play you when my wife gets mad. Oh boy. Oh dear. I knew that was going to happen. Come on. Oh, wow. Another giant trout. Sell that, please. We're up to 52,000. This is actually incredibly profitable. Definitely something good to do in the winter. Being English my second language, can't tell differency. Yes. The other word is highly offensive, and we do not say highly offensive words in there. We have a tire. Right, very quickly tried to rise to the surface to escape, but it did not. We're gonna have to go and get the quad track back from its contract in a minute. Another bucket. Let's have a raid. Dad's doing well, thank you, Kieran. We're all going to his for Christmas, so I'm looking forward to that. And he's not too far away. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Let's turn on the Christmas decorations. There we are. No, no, not that word, Armando. I think before we get too close to it, let's not try going. It's a word that sounds very similar, but is highly offensive. Wow! I just keep pulling massive fish out of here. Currently sipping coffee, harvesting my 4 fields of canola on Saxlingham. Do I have a drink of choice while relaxing with Farm Sim? See if this works. See if Nightbot handles that. Yeah, there we go. Advanced GG, go check it out. Their hydration is fantastic. Release that. What's the most you made off a salmon? 400. 400 is the most you make off any fish in Farm Sim. Six, 7. I will keep doing that meme until it is uncool. Because if somebody in his late 40s is doing it, that cannot be a cool thing for kids to do anymore. Gamer Dragon raiding with a party of 20. Took it, cool people. Hey GD, welcome along. Pebbles, welcome along. William1, welcome along. GD, welcome along. Nimrod 1001, thank you for subscribing for your 72nd month. You are awesome. And Sneethy has landed for an 86.78. As if we couldn't get more 6-7 in here. Look, another giant salmon. We're on a roll here. Hey, Wayland Timlick, welcome along. Hey, Gloxy, welcome along. Can we have a shout out for GD, please? Oh. I'm doing well at the fishing today. Another tire. Thank you, Thefisherj. Doing well, thank you, GD. Doing well. How are you? Hope you had a good stream. What were you doing tonight? Ah, it's FS25. Are you still enjoying Kinlake, GD? Don't do shout-outs. I do say hello. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're enjoying that farm, because it's one of my big regrets about playing on Kinlake is that I did not use that yard. because not using that yard meant that meant that on both the playthrough and my series, I would really like to use that yard, especially now that I've got I know a good layout for it. So I think we're probably going to do a realism experiment on it there after we finish on here. Look at that, another massive trout. We're making the money. Still a lot of snow on the ground. Still a lot of snow on the ground. I'm gonna fish out all the trout. I'm gonna fish out all the rubbish in my river, actually. Mr. John Deere 6, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFM. Aegis is done fishing in FS. Added cows and fish. You're like, oh wow, GD. I'm gonna have to come and check out your stream. I mean, I like checking out your stream anyway, but tomorrow I'll have to come and check out your stream. I hear a child calling me. I will be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. There we go. Right, let's cast again. It's the rubbish. Oh dear Lord. Bents are expensive. Actually, do you know what? That's my problem. That's my problem with both Bents and John Deere. In the case of both of them, it's not that either of them are bad tractors. It's that they cost so damn much. Another one. We're up to we're going to be up to 54,000 if we catch another 400. No, release that. Didn't know that Kid Leg, in order to remove the false silo, we have to remove the shed. I placed only the shed again and put a smaller house that fit the, like a globe where the bunker silo was. Glove like the, yeah. The same is true up at the main yard. So I discovered in yesterday's episode on Kin Leg, if you remove the shed at the far end, it removes the junk from that area as well. Because they're quality item. I have never driven a John Deere in real life. I've driven Case. I've driven New Holland. I have driven... David Brown, obviously. I've driven Ford. I've driven Kubota. Got to drive... no, not Kubota. What was last year's? The little ones. Oh, fantastic. Another massive trout. I'm very tempted for this Saturday's video to do a rebuild of the cow yard on Oakbridge. Lintner, thank you, Farmer Dog. Yeah, so I've driven Lintner. What was the year before? Wherever John Deere, I love them. Driven others, but can't get over how nice a deer is. I didn't. So unfortunately, I didn't get to go to FarmCon when FarmCon was at John Deere. He's doing a tractor run on the 20th of December on FS25. Oh, nice. Drive myself dear 1,000. Which is odd, Richard, seeing as they get the they get all of the CAD files from the companies. I mean, Giants should be the most detailed versions that you can get. Another giant trout. I watched the video of the Strawman Magnin. Lots of decals missing. We're gonna go until our until the cultivated contract is finished. Another massive trap. Wow. Buy the John Deere to be spot on from the real thing. I both wonder and don't want to know where FarmCon is next year. Because as I said before, I don't think I have the money to go to FarmCon next year. We are on a roll, chat. Ford are goated, yes. Ford tractors are really nice. I spent 2 summers karting in a 7840 Ford. Gorgeous tractor. Really, really comfortable, really nice. I also did some work in a 7610, which was nice. My favorite Ford is probably a 7810. Right, last fish. We're going to release that because our contract is finished. Go see if there's another one. Whoa. FarmCon is not in Norfolk, no. FarmCon won't be in the UK. Well, do you know what I said? Do you know what? I say that. If FarmCon was in the UK, that would be amazing. Now this is I have no information on this. Before I go any further, I have no information on this. This is pure speculation. I'm not suggesting that this is the case. But what if the reason why Giants aren't at Llama this year is because FarmCon's going to be in the UK? Oh, fantastic. The snow's gone. There it is. It's going to finish in this corner. Or we'll stop it. Yeah, it's going to finish in. Right, are there any cultivating contracts we can move it on to? Oh, there are. Oh, there's 3. But I think we want 38, which is right by the farm. How we can fuel, we're good, so we don't need to go and do anything at the farm. Oh, let's start the engine. Whose name is on that number plate in front? GA34DGN? I don't know whose that could be. New Holland have got a factory in Basildon? Yes, they do. I was thinking in Essex would be wonderful. Yes, please, let's have New Holland. But JCB would be a possible place. Yeah, no idea who that could be. I'll pretend that license makes me. Who's on the quad track? Where is the one on the quad track? Do I have a number plate on this quad track? I don't think we have a number plate on the quad track. Interestingly. Sandringham? What's called Sandringham? Sandringham is a royal residence. Later, Mr. John Deere. Thanks for joining us. Never had my Twitch name on a number plate. It does happen. I try and do as many number plates as I can. Right, let's accept that contract. Yes. What wheel have I got? This is the Horry Farm Vehicle Control System. It is awesome. Exclamation mark Horry if you want to go and grab one from for yourself from Amazon. And we'll set this off on a hired worker on this field here. Now we can go and do stuff on the farm and build stuff up a bit because we can see the ground now. There's the tower. What kind of things could we potentially want to build on here? Small foil tunnel for 400. Oh, wow. We could put some of the open air gardens in. Small tarp greenhouse. Small mushroom greenhouse. Garden plot. I had to stick with FS now. The wife has bought me the farm stick. Nice, GD. Medium tarp greenhouse. Oh, wow. Could do a medium open air, but I think... Oh, wow. But that's 120,000, but yeah. 54,000 for that. 50,000 for that. Oh, my Lord. Now, there's a garden that we could put in. Look at that. If I wanted to go mad, that's what I'd do. 36,000 for that. The area feels really big. Rice field. Aquaculture, yeah. I kind of want to put a pond in. Do we put a pond in down this end here? Like so. Pigs would be a great option. Pigs would be a great option. We could do a load of pigs in here. Can I buy fish? I'm not sure I can buy. I know I can buy fish food. Can I buy fish? Fish food pallet. No. So if I put a pond in, I'm gonna have to buy the fish building. And the fish building is not cheap. Aquaculture. See, 95,000 for this. But this is definitely something I want to build in this area. And then we could put a couple of ponds in. There and there, and make a lot of money off oh, wow. Oh yeah, because it's carving stuff out. Yeah, there and there is where I want to put my 2 ponds in. Right, I think as much as I want to expand the farm further, we're not going to be able to do that because we're not there yet. We need to be able to put that the other bit in first. Annoyingly. Right, is there anything else we can go and do then to earn ourselves some money? We can go fishing again, or we can go and do a contract. There's one available. Let's... Oh, wow, that was 23,000, that other contract. Fantastic. Takes us up to 78. Have we got anything to supply? Sorghum, rice, big stones, charcoal, or parsnips? No. Only a cultivating contract is the other thing. I don't think we have enough time. Oh, we might have, actually. 25 hours on it? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go and do that. We've got a plow. I think the plow will work on the fence. I hope the plow will work on the fence. Let's have a look. After having done this, 160 horsepower on the fence. Plow requires 140. Perfect. Let's go use this. I think I don't. Do I have a front weight? I'm not sure if I have a front weight. Might not need it. Hey, C Black, welcome along. Thank you very much. Do I have a front weight here anywhere? Or do I need to go buy one? I might need to go buy a front weight, chat. I don't think we have one. C Black 1778, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah, we've not got a weight here. Right, let's go. We'll go grab a front weight and then go and do that contract. Which may be what we do next month as well. I don't think you guys can. Yeah, I've got it. Hans Gruber has started his descent from the top of Nakatomi Tower. Those don't see it, this is my my advent countdown. It's Hans Gruber. He's currently on the 3rd floor from the top. Yeah, this definitely needs a front weight. Look at that. The weight on the back of that is mad. Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? I saw Sky News today. I saw Sky News today claiming that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. And I strongly disagree. And the reason why I strongly disagree is that A, if Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie, as many other people pointed out, neither is Home Alone, and that's blatantly not true. And secondly, the reason why, there's a very, very simple reason why Die Hard is a Christmas movie. If you remove the Christmas elements from Die Hard, the movie does not work. As evidenced by every Die Hard sequel after Die Hard 2. The fear is an absolute beast. Right, let's purchase ourselves a weight. But no, it's true. The whole plot of the movie doesn't work if it's not set at Christmas. There's a Fent weight in here somewhere. Not a Fent weight, sorry. A Fiat weight. Not a Fiat weight either. No, it's a Fiat weight. Yeah, there's a Fiat weight in here somewhere. That's New Holland. Matthew Ferguson. Or maybe I'm thinking of the New Holland weight. I've got a Fiat weight on a different save. Yeah, okay. Right, we need a decent sized weight then. We will take a decent sized New Holland weight, I think. 850k now, 1,000. That's 1,000. That's 1,000. That's the one I want. Like that. Yes. Okay. Yeah, the little one spawns on a pallet. I have that on. Yes, Jack has that on the others, the roleplay series on here. He has that lizard weight. That's leveled things out a little bit. Hey Annette, welcome along. There we are. I'm very much considering on the vertical stream chopping it in a little bit so that we can have a larger image, making the bottom bit here a little bit thinner. I think it'll make for better shorts. But I'm doing an experiment tonight. I am recording all of the vertical stream. I'm going to put it through my software that pulls out bits that work as shorts, and we'll see how it works. Where's this field? This is 47. I think we get at this from 64, don't we? I don't think we can get it from... Yeah, we go up to 64 and then round the side of 46 to get to this field. So we want to turn left here. We have no GPS on this tractor, so this is going to be fun. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way, realistically. Already getting dark, but then it is mid-December. Roading is up here. Is there a house in there then? Or is that just woodland? Oh, it looks like a dirt bike track. Okay. Hey, Gamer 2.0 Shadow, welcome along. You see the roads up here and here. Right. So where I want to, oh, this actually is going to be helpful. Unfold. There we are. Hey, Akintosh, welcome along. So you might wonder what I'm doing. What I'm doing is marking the point up to which we plow. Wheel into the field. Isn't it? Realistic ploughing. Then we should be able Just keep the wheel in that furrow there. With the bonnet lining up down the edge of the furrow, and away we go. And we're already 10% of the way through this contract, which is mad. That is absolutely mad. Only done for. How'd the fishing go? We made a decent amount of money, Red. We made about 6,000-7,000, I think. That's turned, yeah. Away we go. A little bit harder on this side to see the line of the bonnet, but get the general idea. And you can see the front wheel running in the furrows, so that works pretty well. Perfect. Then can feel when it come out the other side. If I won the lottery, what would I do? I would probably go full time on this again. I would probably full time it. And I'd do it. If I won the lottery, it'd give me the funds to do some really cool stuff. It would give me the ability as well to give back to this community as well. I absolutely would, because in the past 10 years, the amount of support and help and wonderfulness, and how amazing everybody in this community has been, I would absolutely give back to this community. Absolutely. I'd also probably buy a bigger house. Or at least do a lot of work on my one. Later, Lee Grant, thanks for joining us. I really hope, what I would really love, I'm getting off the whole lottery. Lottery would be wonderful. There are lots of things I would do. There's lots of things that I would do for myself. There's lots of things I'd do for my kids. There's lots of philanthropic things I'd do. But I would make sure I do things that I enjoy doing. So my yard in Area 57 Kinleg into lime seed and fert yard. Oh, nice. What I really hope in 2026, my hope for the year is that while my stuff trundles along quite nicely, and I realize I am more successful than so many creators out there, I would really like to see my stuff take off. I would really like to see my stuff do amazingly well. I tick over, I've said this on so many live streams. I tick over at about 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 views per video if a video is doing okay. And around 200 to 300 subscribers a month. To hit the 50,000 by next May, I need to hit about 400 a month, which we've hit in the last month, I will say. And I'd love to get 5,000 views a video. 5,000 views a video would make me happy, and that is not a huge number of views. Hey Mandy, welcome along. Doing well, thank you. So I'm very thankful for what I've got and where I am. I look at my peers and I know that I can do better. I know it's possible for me to do better, and I know that there is an audience out there if I do better. So I'm always striving to do better. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping some of my new stuff is interesting. People certainly have responded well to the farm builds, or the first farm build. Where's that? No, not that. How has last Saturday's farm build done? Yeah, it's so I say I want to have 5,000 views a video. The farm build, the first farm build, is over 6,000 views. And if every video did that, if every video hit 6,000, that would be amazing. Trying to do some based on what that's done. 30 so there it is. Yeah, that would be amazing. Oh, thank you, Red. I'm just hoping the second one does as well, and I'm trying to figure out exactly where to do the build. Part of me says Oakbridge, part of me says do an oak build on Oakbridge, part of me says do the farm build that I've got on the roleplay on here, so do Saxlingham. I've had a couple of people suggest doing the other farm on Kinlake. What happens is this is Saxlingham. So yeah, there's very much, you know, I kind of trying to figure out where to do the second farm build that might be interesting. And I have ideas for where I'd like to do farm, you know, I'd like to do builds, things like that. But that's why I keep asking people, you know, where should I do the farm build? Where should I do this? Where would you like to see me do a build? I'm gonna aim, I think after the first build, I'm gonna aim to keep it to as few mods as possible. Definitely gonna keep it crossplay, and also going to try and keep it under 2 million. If I can do the farm under 2 million with the equipment, because the farm build won't just be the farm, it'll be the equipment to go with it as well. Is there anywhere that shows the most played maps and build your way through that list? It depends. I mean, there are lots of I could go for the top rated maps on the mod hub. There's nowhere that shows, there's nowhere available at the moment that shows the most played maps. Once I finish Farm Sim UK, I will have access to that information. Occasion build on a retro map from a previous version of Farm Sim. Well, there is the possibility of those maps tend to make it to current versions. So, you know, there are versions of those maps in FS25. Many of those maps in FS25. Turn full beam on. Need to turn. Oh no, I was right. Hey Marcel, welcome along. The other idea I've got is something like this. So, a realism, almost a realism tutorial series. You know, how to plow realistically, how to harvest realistically, that kind of thing. FS15 maps. So that is the so that's Bjornholm. What was the DLC map for FS15? I can't remember. Oh, it was hello Thomas, welcome along. Was that Sosnovka? Yeah. Sosnovka's an interesting map. I think it's a map that I did stuff on and never really took off, but I was very early in my career at that point. I mean, the other thing to do would be to find an interesting area of a map and go, I want to build a farm in this interesting area. So it doesn't necessarily have to be renovation of an existing yard. It could very easily be, oh, I like this roadway leading to this field. That would be a brilliant place to build a farmyard at the end of that road. Kind of thing. How long have I been producing content for? 9.5 years. So I published my first video on the 16th of May 2016. I have played Alma, Missouri. I love Alma, Missouri. That's a yard I would consider actually redoing. The yard there is very nice, but there are bits that could be reworked on that. You also do forestry yards rather than just farm yards. Yeah, I've considered doing that for Silver Run, doing a forestry yard. Maybe, oh, I could rebuild my forestry yard from FS 15. Not 15, 22. How are we doing? 41%. Right, join this. This fence is fantastic with this plow. It's working really, really well. By 10 p.m. I am going to need to step out for a moment. My wife might be home any minute. I need to check my children are actually out of the bath and in bed. or I'll be in trouble. Right, I'll be right back, chat. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Right. There we are. Day one, still play 22. I like VeteranModding, Mandy. We don't want VF, yeah. She's home, it's all good. One of my children bathed, the other didn't. Which a 50% success rate is pretty good. I've got my headphones on. There we are. Do I have real cattle or anything? Not in real life. I haven't lived on or worked on a farm in 20 years. So this tractor is much more the age of machinery I'm used to using. Wow, that is not a straight furrow. I would not win a ploughing competition. I'm going to slow the time down a bit. Now, we don't normally go under 5 times on the realism experiment, but because I've been fiddling around with the timer all night, I'm going to drop it down to 3 times just so that we get at least you know, a decent amount of time on here tonight. What's my job? I'm a web developer, Andy, by day, and a YouTuber and, well, content creator by night. One of the mini VFs actually is very hoarse at the moment. My daughter has lost her voice over the last couple of days. So yeah, I'm desperately trying to keep my distance so that I can keep my voice, because I put my voice under a lot of strain anyway. I record or stream most days of the week, so back in a few minutes. Okay, Red. Cheers, Aso. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yami Dragon Master, welcome along. I have no idea what you've said. English only, please, in the chat. Otherwise, I cannot understand you, and neither can my mods. Keep her, yeah. I will. She's fine. In and of herself, she's fine. She had a cold a couple of days ago, and she lost her voice. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I'm gonna have to. We had 106. I'm gonna have to reset the monthly sub count, because yeah, the monthly sub goal. What's that reading at the moment? Let's just do that quickly before I go and forget. The kitties are good, thank you. Right, so I think we've had 3 new tonight. Put that down to that. That. There we are. Change that one as well. There we go. Such a quick thing to do. It's Greek exclamation that sometimes oops, Yami. Awesome, Yami. Thank you for letting me know. The kitties are good. Maple has been Maple is having issues at the moment. She's decided it's too cold outside, and instead she's going to do everything in the house. And that includes things she shouldn't be doing in the house. So I'm having to do a lot of cleanup after her at the moment and gently encourage her to go outside. Okay, Abby. Later, GD. Thanks for the raid. As always, my friend. I will catch you later. Have a good one. Maple's leaving presents. Yeah, she is. We've got a wood box that is where we put a load of kindling. We have a lot of willow we cut every year, which we cut for kindling, and yeah, she seems to think that the kindling box is a litter box, and it's not great. Still can't get in the pool. It's in the middle of the screen at the moment. I can see in the wing mirror when the plow turns. Other wing mirror, yeah, and then I can see which side it is in the wing mirrors. That's useful. Don't have to turn my head quite so much. Ooh, the other contract's finished. I wonder, can we? Will this work? I think it's the wrong side of the river. It is the wrong side of the river. So there's a problem with, yeah, so I would like to send that over to there to do a contract there. But you can't get, I won't be able to get this. If I set the destination for this as there, that won't work. I don't think that will I think that'll fail. Yeah. Whereas if I target it to go to there, oh no, maybe not. Yeah, it's, I can't send anything to go anywhere on this map. But the boy FS25 is still sale, and Bob Stick won't get a chance to play until tomorrow, Friday. Oh, Elskinto, I hope you enjoy it. That was wild. That I am not in my rut, and yeah, that's not good. Elskinto, if you want any of the DLC, you can use my link to get off Giant's website. It'll work with your version on Steam. That goes for anybody else who wants to grab any of the DLC. If you have a Steam version or a version of Epic, although why you'd buy anything from Epic Games, I don't know, or a version from Epic Games or the version of Giants, all of them can use the DLC direct from Giants and my Giants partner code as a result. That goes for the Year 2 Season Pass as well, which of course got announced only 2 weeks ago. This is your 10th to 15th stream since you came back from hiatus, and I do 5+ launches per stream, and I can't get in the pool to save my seat. I haven't got anywhere yet, me. I've streamed less now than I used to, but that's because I work during the daytime now. %70 done. And all this without any DPS at all. Humbug. Area 71 on my Magicalex save is my animal yard for sheep, cows, water buffalo, and chickens. Nice. Go. It's definitely getting darker. Hey Pete, welcome along. It's different map, but how goes the yard of the formerly diabolical shed? Yami Dragon Master, there is an entire video on YouTube of me rebuilding that yard with and removing the diabolical shed and making that yard actually pretty cool. Thank you, Pete. I've got my lights up. Well, I've got my lights up on the horizontal screen. We don't have any, I don't have any Christmas decorations on the vertical screen. Don't know how many more pallets of peas are going to be created before we can sell them. Can't be that many more. Is raising horses in FS25 worth it? No, really not. I haven't done horses since seasons in FS19. Not properly. They weren't worth doing in 22, and they're not worth doing in 25. I mean, they're realistic from that point of view. But yeah, the amount of work you have to put into horses to make them worth anything just is far outweighed. The work far outweighs how much you get for them. At least in 22, you'd at least get 50,000 for doing a horse for a year. I think it was. Now it's not even that, and it's just. Hey Az, welcome along. How you doing, my friend? You are one of the people I raided most in the past year. Which, considering that I have been able to raid you since what, March? That's pretty amazing. So I'd sell mines on Alma and replace it for more cows. Yes, I would do that, Armando. It's a pity. The horses should work better than that. Top 5 most watched. That's awesome. I haven't gone through my watch list yet. We had a brief look through my streaming list. Yeah, the people I raided most were you, Gamer Dragon, and One-Handed Farmer, I think. Spent 3.8k hours on Twitch as a viewer this year. Wow. I have not looked at mine yet. Mine won't actually be that high, I don't think. Right, this should be our last row. Oh, if this is our last row, then we need to do the headlands. Actually, that's worked out really well. Just found Gamer Dragon last night. Fun stream. GD is awesome. I've been a fan of Gamer Dragons for 9 years, something like that. So I found GD when I was hanging out with Rainbow Dave and Landy Kid and Kiwi Rob and Simulate, and we were all hanging around in a voice chat that we used to just hang out in, and one of the guys found him on YouTube and went, oh, look at this guy, he's playing Drummond. I think we should all go and say hi and freak him out. So that's exactly what we did, because at the time in the farm sim community there weren't many big creators, and you know, us having 1,000 subscribers was a fairly big was big at the time, and so we all went and hang out in GD stream, and GD had not I think he had a couple of viewers in there, but not many. and yeah, we hang out in there, and I just watched GD stuff ever since. GD is a fantastic, I maintain to this day, GD is a fantastic content creator who does not get enough recognition. Gamer Dragon does some awesome content, and he just does not get the views or the recognition. So yeah, GD is awesome. If you're not subscribed to Gamer Dragon, either on YouTube or on Twitch, or following him on Twitch, go follow GD. He's fantastic. Struggling to get started with FS25. Have I got any advice to get you going? Set yourself a challenge, Grey Dog. Whenever I'm struggling to be motivated with Farm Sim, I set myself a challenge. The moment I start challenging myself in this game is the moment I start enjoying it again. And if you're not enjoying a map, if you just can't get into a map, I suggest either restarting it in with a different setup or switching maps, because there's nothing worse than getting into a map and going, this isn't right for me. I'll pick it up again soon. Fair few games out end of the year. Yeah, I don't think I can do variety as much as I would love to. Hope you're not burnt out. Sometimes, Grey Dog, you do just need to take a step back. You know, step away, play something else for a bit, and then come back. Yeah, this is the thing, which is fair enough, and I know that not everybody is going to not everybody is gonna like every DLC and everything. From my experience, as the number of people who have come back to Farm Sim with the DLC has been amazing. I am definitely seeing an uptick, and there's definitely still, even a month, 3 weeks after release, I'm still seeing a lot of people interested in what I'm doing on Kinley, which is that mix of Farm Sim and Train Sim. The racing game, sorry. I haven't really played it. I played it briefly at FarmCon and haven't played it since. I'm not a huge racing game person. %. Ooh, there's a sprayer on sale for 26,000. Do I need a sprayer? I'm not sure I need a sprayer. So broken on release. They fixed a large portion wrong. That's too little too late. Now playing on Alba, and I have a ton of hours playing it because I nail it with the challenge purposes. Exactly. Good for views though. Well, yeah. Motor racing was using Giant's engine. It's the Mothbro Gaming. There's no allegedly about it. Project Motor Racing uses the Giant's engine. The reason why Giant Software are the publisher for Project Motor Racing is because it's on Giant's engine. And as much as Giant's engine is maligned, I really think it's a good engine. I like it as an engine. It works well, especially for Farm Sim. And as I said, the engine has not been the issue. Well, the other thing to remember is that Project Motor Racing, while published by Giants, isn't made by Giants. Oh yeah, we're in ads. Sorry, those in ads. Not that you can hear me. There we go. Contract is done. We'll plow to the end of this row. All right, where's time? 10:30. Okay, I think we're gonna finish up here. I'm gonna get my tractors back to the yard. My word of advice, Yami. I have 2 words of advice for you as a struggling streamer trying to get viewers. 1, stick at it. If you stick at it, you haven't failed. And the only time anybody ever fails doing this is by stopping doing it. The second thing I'd say to you is, whatever you do, post stuff on social media outside of Twitch. Twitch's discoverability is god awful. So you want to be making shorts. Use your streams to make shorts. Use your streams to make videos. If you've got no viewers at the moment, use your streams as recording sessions. Yeah, constant schedule, Boss Frog is absolutely right. Have a consistent schedule. You do not need to stream for hours upon hours a week to get viewers. I stream for 9 hours a week, roughly. While I was full-timing was the only time I streamed really more than that. I have always streamed between 9 and 12 hours a week over 3 to 4 days a week, and I built my streaming based on that, but I also built it based on posting stuff elsewhere, posting YouTube videos. These days I recommend posting shorts. My entire plan going forwards for attracting new viewers is posting shorts. I'm currently looking at any way I can to create shorts. Welcome back, Grey Dog. Nice as, yeah. Wheel died day of, oh jeez. Don't want to see me in shorts. Yeah, I wanna post a YouTube short and a TikTok daily. And I am in the new year. It's very likely that I will be going live on TikTok as well as YouTube and Twitch. Maybe pointless ads. I thought I was getting them here too. Ads, unfortunately, are a fact of life at the moment. The only way to avoid ads is to do things like subscribe. And the difference between YouTube and Twitch is if you subscribe on YouTube, if you subscribe on Twitch, you don't get any ads because I have it set up so my subscribers don't get ads on Twitch. On YouTube, I believe you still get ads. Message Logitech help. Oh, nice. Hori were like that. They went, yeah, sure, we'll send you replacement bits out, and then sent me a whole new wheel, which was very nice of them. Are you going to put out FS bloopers video? Not really. None of my bloopers are ever funny. Oh, managed to get that in there without hitting the door. That's amazing. So a TikTok used virtual camera and yeah. So I've been researching that so yes, I need to. So I've got a vertical stream set up. I'm going to refine my vertical stream setup, and I'm going to use virtual camera and TikTok Studio. Yeah, and I'm basically going to just virtual camera my vertical stream. Right, we want to collect our contracts before we go. I think I've done that. Let me turn the light on in this place. Oh, light. Turn on light. Oh, it would be under the course play indicator, wouldn't it? That what is that? Oh, there we go. Right click. There we go. Right, let's collect our contracts. Yes. And collect. Yes. Okay. And then we'll turn the time back up to 5 times. We're at 94,000. So next time we should be able to do that. I don't dare do that with my... Oh, God. I'm hoping it's going to work fine. We'll see. My current streaming PC might not be up to it. I don't want to upgrade PCs because the cost of upgrading PCs is going to be astronomical in the new year. Right. That is where we are for today. Need to go find somebody to raid. I think we might be able to build the fish farm next time. Yeah. I talking about using AI to help me along. AI is also destroying the ability to make PCs. Right, let's see who is streaming tonight. I am gonna send you over to Scuba tonight. Scuba Doobie, awesome streamer. He used to be a partner. He is not anymore. I think he quit and went to YouTube, and then came back. Guys, go see Scuba. He's awesome. And go and say hi. No stream on Friday night. My next live stream is Sunday. I have a works Christmas party on Friday night, so I am out for the evening. So yeah, next live stream is Sunday evening. We'll be back on Realism Experiment then, so come join me for that. In between now and then, we've got a Kin Leg episode coming out tomorrow. I'm about to go and edit that and get that up, so that should be up for early access hopefully this evening. We have the next Forestry Friday from Silver Run Forest on Friday, and Saturday we're going to have another farm build. I've not overly decided what map I'm going to do that on. It's a toss-up between Oakbridge, Saxlingham, and possibly Kinleg. I will have a look and see which one appeals to me of those three. And then yeah, Sunday should be the next episode of Legacy Acres, which is on Saxlingham and with Jack. So harvest continues on there. So yeah, go check on and how Jack is doing on Sunday. But now I want to say some thank yous. Thank you to Nimrod1001 for resubscribing. You are awesome. To Gamer Dragon, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Who else we got? Connor1985, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And Mark B747, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. Right, and with that, we're going to head off. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you are on YouTube, please give it a like and drop us a comment. Huge thank you to all of my patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subscribers. You guys not only make these streams and videos possible, but you help the channels to grow and become bigger and just all awesomeness. So thank you so much for your support. If you have yet to subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch, please do so you never miss a video live stream from me, and help us reach that 50,000 subscriber goal by May next year. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.